So we'll discuss about the next coming statements, the commands, the continue and check statement, and string handling, shift, translate. So let's discuss about these commands in this session. So first let us go ahead with the continue statement. So continue is simply for skipping something for one particular condition. I'll just give you an example, a simple example with which we can understand the continue statement. So we'll go ahead with the continue statement. So for continue, we'll just take a simple example. Like I'll go for something like do some 10 times, do 10 times, and do. And this if, let's say, SY index. So XY index will have the index number. So if by default the SY index number will be 1, so then it'll be like 3. Continue. Okay, so I'll just keep continue and end if. Okay, so we have this. Now we'll go ahead with say write SY index. So in with this example, we can also cover this index field. So we have to go ahead with, let's say we have this, and what we're telling to the system is, we're telling to the system that if at all the SY index is 3, you just continue. Continue in the sense what it will do is it will come completely out of this and again get into the next time loop. Okay, so continue. Exit is like completely it will come out of this do statement and it will come to the write statement. But here in continue it will skip only once. Okay, I'll just show you this. When we execute we have 1 to 10. So in this 3 is missing. See, 3 is missing. 3 is not printed here because we said SY index 3, you just skip continue. So if I say, if SY index is 5, you just continue, then 5 will be missed, 5 will be kept aside. Execute, will have 5 isn't there now because we just said continue. So the moment when we say continue, at the time it will skip that particular, only that particular time it will skip. But whereas exit was coming completely out of it, right? But continue is just for one skip, just once it will be skipped, that's it. Okay, this is about the continue command. So continuous command is simple, and in this, like what we are doing, I just repeat, we just skip it for the one time. The loop will be skipped for one time with the continue.
Sir, what is the use of SY index, sir?
SY index will be the index. See, whenever we are in a loop, it will measure the index value. By default, the index value will be 1. Okay, every time it comes into it, it will be incremented by 1. So in a loop, you can measure the number of times it has been looped by the SY index value. Okay. So it's a system field, just like we have used sy datum and sy user EAT and all. It will be measured, and this sy index will work only within the loop. Sy index will work only within the loop. Outside the loop, it will be like sy index. If I go for the sy index here, then it will be 0. Here it will be 0. Before do statement. Okay, so now here we have this. See. So let me say execute. So before do statement, what was the value of sy index? 0. Okay. So only within the loop, when the moment it enters into the loop, it will be 1. Inside the loop, it will be 1.
We can't use the continuous statement without sy index, no?
No. Continue works within the loop. Okay. In fact, like if we use continue in this in the program, there's no, I mean, like most of the requirements in which we use continue is for skipping one particular one particular loop. I mean, like one particular time, we're just coming out of it. That's what we do in the loop statement.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
So let's go with the check command. So we have to discuss about the check now. So check is also similar to continue, but there are slight differences here. So let's take the same example of do statement, and okay, I'll just comment this and do it again. Say do some 5 times and do, and here we'll go for check sy index and go for 10 times. Check sy index between 4 and 6. Bright sy index. Okay, so we use check, and check can be between a couple of values, so 4 and 6, and let's see how the check works. So 4, 5, 6, between 4 and 6 only will be printed. Okay, so it's checking only those values, remaining things it's skipping. So when you use check, only those things which are valid here, which with the condition which we are giving here, only will be executed. So the same thing can also be done for a variable. Even the continue command also can be done through variable without using the sy index. So as we all know, sy index will be having a value only within the loop statement, the chain statement, do and while and while. So in this only the continue statement, the sy index value will be coming. So sy index value by default outside the loop will be 0. So only when we are inside the loop, it will be incrementing from 1 to 10. This is what we have. So check will actually check. Okay, so let's make it as 5 to 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be printed. Okay, now without SY index also you wanted me to do, right? So let's do both the commands without SY index. Okay, I'll not take into consideration the SY index. We'll just do the do without the SY index. So how do we do that now? So we'll go ahead with we'll uncomment this, and okay, we'll comment this, go for do 10 times if a is equals to 5, continue, and end if. Okay, here we'll go for a is equals to a plus 1, and then say write slash a. Okay, so all that we need to do is we need to define a. That's it. So let's define a. So data definitions should always be on top of the output statements. Write statements should be after the declaration part, always. So let's go for a is something like, so we'll go ahead with this. Now that's it. Now here we have one more thing called skip. Skip, what exactly it will do is skip will give a space in the middle. Okay. In the output it will give you one line it will skip. Okay, it's there. If you see here 010203, because I have taken it as a numeric and because we have given the length as 2, so 0 is added in the front and before the statement. So 1 2 3 4 5 is coming. This is fine, and then we just set skip, right? So if you see the output here, we will have a space here. One line is skipped. Okay. Now what if we go for, if we want more than that, skip 5. Okay, if we just say skip 5 lines of this thing will be skipped. So 5 lines, so we'll have 5 lines of values here. Okay, skip. Okay. So skip is just to skip one line. So how many lines you want to skip, you can just write here and that will skip it. And continue, you have got it. Check, you have got it. So same thing can also be happening to check also. So let us do once again the check with variable, because we are already using the variable, right? So we'll go with do 10 times check a between 5 and 8. Go for write a, that's it, and do. But we need to increment a, right? So we'll go with a is equals to a plus 1. Fine, because that's a variable we have to increment on our own. SY index will be taken care by the system, right? Okay, so here we'll get 1 2 3 4, but here we'll get 6 7 8 because we have written it as between 5 and 8. Okay, between 5 and 8, but we have incremented by 1, so when it comes to write A, so it's checking between 5 and 8. So it's incrementing by 1 actually. A is equals to A plus 1. Now it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I wrote A is equals to A plus 1 above this. That's the reason it was coming like that. So now we are just writing from 5 to 8. I hope in this see, because we were using SY index, it was incremented by the system, but here in this variable we are incrementing or on. That's it. So we also have seen the skip command, how the skip works, and do anyways we know continue and check.